Today we got Virtual Pool, the ultimate 3D pool simulator. Now that statement down there, that's a complete lie. Designed by physicists and mathematicians to simulate all physical action. Bro, does this look realistic to you? I mean, does it lag in real life when you full power your hit? Welcome to yet another episode of The Brady Show, and today we're taking a look at Virtual Pool on the PlayStation 1. Now this is supposedly the ultimate 3D pool simulator, and as you can see, we have legitimately physicists and mathematicians working on this game to create the most hyper-realistic simulator, which I think is fucking crazy. So you'd probably imagine that this is like a fire game. It's probably one of the best pool games you've ever played in your life, right? No, it's the worst. No joke, it's the fucking worst pool game I've ever put my hands on. All right, let's take a peek at the back here. Introducing Virtual Pool, the next generation of pool. Enter a real-time 360 3D environment that allows you to play pool from any perspective. Choose from 8-ball, 9-ball, straight pool, or rotation, then chalk up, position the cue, and take your best shot. They're acting like this is revolutionary. 4 great pool games, we already have, went through that. Realistic physics and geometry. So the physicists and mathematicians simulate all physical action, including friction, speed, collision, and roll. True computational ball tracking. I ain't never heard of the word computational. I think I'm fucking saying that wrong. You know what's funny to me, dude? It says like simulate all physical action to like the best like real life standards practically. Collision. Does it lag in real life when you full power your ball? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Look at this clip again. I mean, you full power your hit, and as it makes contact, the game lags, and then the balls are just scattering all over the place. Does that happen in real life to you guys, or does it just not happen to me? Do I need to hit it harder? Full screen, full motion video. Learn the history of the sport or take some trick shot lessons from the world-renowned pool champion Machine Gun. Imagine your fucking pool name around the world is Machine Gun. He must be good. That's all I'm gonna say. He must be good. Easy controls and simple user interface. Make gameplay more fun. Use true English and position the cue for follow, draw, and curve shots. I don't know what the fuck that means. Anyways, jukebox, 8 rock, jazz, and blues tunes to enjoy while you play. I don't know why they had to highlight that on the back as like one of the big things about this game. I mean, I think every game at this point of the PlayStation had soundtracks in it. So taking a look at the screenshots they have on the back here, this looks terrible. If you're trying to simulate 3D pool to the ultimate experience, as like you're saying on the front here, why does your game look like Play-Doh, man? It literally looks like a children's drawing. I don't know how, like, look at this fucking thing. Sorry about that, baby Brady is texting me. He's currently on a hit right now. So we're gonna open this up. Virtual Pool, here's the disc. And the guys that made this shit, Interplay, by gamers, for gamers, made this game. And it looks like they make some other bangers as well, such as Pinball and what is that, VR Golf 97. So it looks like they make some like really good games. Yeah? Dude, I'm fucking working right now. What do you want? No, I'm not making mac and cheese when you get home. Why would I do that? You tried killing me with your fucking baby squad, remember that? And you want me to make you mac and cheese? You know what? We can do the SpongeBob mac and cheese. I'll roll with that, because that sounds good right now. I kind of want that. So on the back, it did say full screen, full motion video, learn the history of the sport. So in this, there's a couple videos, and there's one video that really stands out to me. It's a fully animated, practically documentary about the origins of pool. And now we all know where the whole entire budget went. Okay, let's actually dive into the game now instead of just shitting on it. Dude, the startup of this game, there's a jump scare. I don't know why, but there is a straight jump scare in the intro. What is wrong with this man? So for my time playing this game, for getting the footage of the gameplay for the video here, I played on 8-ball, mainly because 8-ball is superior version of pool in my opinion. I love 8-ball. And I'm by myself, so I decided to hook up a computer opponent to play against. And dude, just listen to some of these names, bro. Listen to this shit. Mrs. Often. Okay, I mean, that's kind of basic for a starter. Eliza Croft, Troy Zinvane, Wild Ball Hickok, Cautious Clay, Buster Cluster, Bram Stroker, Rail McCoy, and Deadeye Dan. Who came up with these fucking names, man? Did they think that was badass? Did they think that fucking Bram Stroker was badass? And I believe these characters go in order of difficulty, top being easiest, missed often, bottom, Deadeye Dan being the hardest. Because, dude, I went against Deadeye Dan multiple times, and he has perfect aim. He cleared the whole board, and I had no chance of winning. So what would happen is I would go on to full power on my serve to kind of break the balls up at the start of the game. And, you know, I wouldn't really, for the most part, I usually don't get any balls in when I do the first break. And then Deadeye Dan's turn is up next, and he, no joke, wins the board. He makes every single shot. He has perfect aim. He clears the whole board, and I get no chance. So if you want to win against Deadeye Dan, you almost have to be perfect at this fucking game, dude. All right, moving on to the actual controls of the game. Listen, like I said, I don't know why they would call this the ultimate 3D pool simulator when, you know, the PS1 has plenty of pool games. As of right now, I have, I think, 4 total pool games on PS1, and none of them have ever hyped it up this much on the front by saying it's the ultimate simulator. But dude, the one that hypes it up and is like, yo, this is the ultimate simulator, is the fucking worst one of... This is no joke the worst pool game I've ever played in my entire life. I've played multiple pool games throughout my existence on this earth, and I would never subject my worst enemy to playing this fucking game, especially against Deadeye Dan, dude. The feeling of this game is so not realistic. This is not a simulator. The game is so laggy. It's insane to me how laggy this game is for it to be called the ultimate 3D pool simulator. And you've already seen that you go full power and you hit the balls to break, and then once it makes contact, it lags, and then it plays like an ear rape sound. That's not an ultimate simulator. That's not even realistic, dude. You don't have lag in real life. I mean, the balls may be a little ear rape in real life, but they don't clip the sound barriers like they do in this fucking game. This game literally looks like you gave a child a handful of colored pencils and you told them to draw out a pool table. That's what this game looks like. It looks like Play-Doh, like a children's drawing, dude. Like, it looks so. There's no texture to the pool table, to the background, to the balls themselves. There's no texture to them. It's just all just this solid, kind of ugly color, like somebody just colored in the same shade of color. It just looks so fucking bad, man. I can't even. I'm so surprised on how. This is not an ultimate simulator, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But Virtual Pool on PS1, it comes nowhere close to Billiards on PS1, American Pool on PS1, or even Jimmy White's 2 Cue Ball. This is the absolute worst pool game in existence, bro. In existence. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite pool game is on the PS1 console. There's quite a few pool games on that console. And what the worst one is. I'm really curious in the comments to know. So thank you guys for watching yet another episode of the BR8DY Show featuring Baby Brady as a special guest, of course. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoy retro gaming. We post once a week over here with a few live streams a week as well. And if you also want to help out the channel and get access to special perks, go ahead and, you know, consider becoming a member. We have a couple packages there if you are interested in that, but of course you don't have to. Your viewership is all I need in my life. Thank you guys though for watching. Virtual Pool. Virtual shit.